Hi guys, welcome to class. This is a 30-minute Vinyasa flow inspired by the element fire. Lots of heat going on in the center of the body. Get ready and join me on the mat. No props needed for this. Welcome to class. We're going to get started in Navasana boat pose. So you're going to come into a seated position. Feel your sitting bones, those sharp bones right under your butt. And you're going to shift your torso slightly back, right? Your thighs are going to already feel a little bit more fiery. When you're ready, extend your arms. And continue to lean back just a little bit, keeping the spine straight. Lift your feet off the floor. All right, so option one is to keep the knees bent, which many days I do. And option two will be to straighten the legs, right? It's going to be a lot more intense. So whatever you're feeling today, keeping the legs straight or bent or maybe a little bit of both, inhale and exhale through the nose, please. Close your mouth. Start to feel the heat building up right away. Long through the spine, belly in. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, lower lengthen and hover. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, lower lengthen, hover. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, lower lengthen, hover. Again, knees to the chest. This time, take the fingertips to the floor. Thunderbolt, forehead to the knees. From here, you're going to take the hands down. These are my favorite. And feet to the floor. Lift your booty up. Lots of fire right away. Navasana. Try it with the legs straight if you like the challenge. Fingertips to the floor. Forehead towards the knees. It might not touch. That's okay. Hands down. Maybe even lift your feet up off the floor. Last time. Navasana. Thunderbolt, forehead to knees. Hands down, or feet up, lift up. All right, good, that's enough. So these are really intense and get my core fired up right away. So go ahead and come into the top of your mat, and you're going to lay down. Nice straight spine. Lift your legs up perpendicular to the floor. Spread your toes. Go ahead and interlace the fingers behind your head, elbows wide. Good. From here, already feel that you are curling your tailbone up, that you are vacuuming the navel down to the floor. Okay, so it feels like you're curling hips up, butt up, stomach down. You should already feel that you're super activated in your lower abdominals. Inhale. Exhale, lift your chest up off the floor. Lift the butt up higher, very subtle. It's not very visible. Up off the floor. Good. Go ahead and bend the elbows to the knees. Knees to elbows curl up like a ball. Inhale, chest up, butt up. Exhale, belly down, elbows to knees. Inhale, butt up, chest up. Exhale, everything in towards the center like a little ball. Lots of heat. Imagine your six-pack abs on fire. Butt up, chest up. Exhale, elbows to knees, knees to elbows. Go ahead and lift the butt up, lift the chest up, and pulse your hips upwards. 5, 4, tiny mindful movements. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. 5, no moving. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Open your legs about halfway, right? So as much as is available for you without tension, too much tension in the hips. So you shouldn't feel like a stretch. You're just holding your legs apart. Take the palms in the center of the body, one on top of the other. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift your chest up. And again, Lift your hips up. Inhaling here. Exhale, lower. Inhaling to lift, butt up, chest up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift, chest up, butt up. Reach through the big toes. Exhale, lower. 5 more. Lift and lower. Lift, butt up, higher and lower. Lift long through the inner thighs and lower. Lift and lower. Last 2, lift, butt higher, lower. Last 1, to lift up, pulse to the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. You're going to rock back and forth. And come into a seated position. If you can, without using your hands, come into chair pose, feet together. If you needed to use your hands, no worries. I'll meet you here, weight in the heels. Belly in. Sit down low. Hold your pose like a thunderbolt. Sit the hips even lower. Reach up through the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Lots of fire already in the body. Step back. Make sure the fire is not making you stop breathing. It's not creating tension in the face. Inhale, push the floor away. Shift forward. Use your toes. Shift your shape forward. And bend the elbows. Elbows over the wrists. Push it up. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Push it up. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Hold. Upward facing dog. Find the suspension between the hands and the feet. Chest forward. You can lift your gaze up and back or look towards the tip of the nose. And rolling through the feet. Downward facing dog. Reconnect. Root down and steady the breath. Always through the exhalation, releasing any tension. Breathing in and out through the nose. When you're ready, go ahead and lift your heels off the floor, bend the knees, look forward and hop. Coming to the front, halfway lift, inhale, fold forward, exhale. Sitting down in chair pose, again, like that thunderbolt shape. Weight in the heels. This time, take the hands at the center of the chest. Inhale, lift the chest, twist. Left elbow outside the right knee. Use the right palm against the left to lift the chest upwards. So your prayer shape should not be in your right armpit. It should be at the center of the chest. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Come back to center. Exhale. Lift the arms up. Interlace the fingers, palms face up. Stomach to thighs. Weight back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower chest. Fire in the legs. Belly in, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale. Lift your chest, arms behind your ears. And release. All right. Find the breath. Welcome the heat. Go ahead. Halfway lift. Fold over. Bend your knees, chair pose, arms up. Inhale. Keep the hips the same, thumbs at the heart. Inhale. Twisting. Right elbow outside the left knee. Look over the left shoulder. Notice the thumbs stay at the center of the chest. The hips as level as you can. Inner thighs. Connecting to pelvic floor, connecting to navel. Inhale. Back to center. Arms up. Stay low. Stand up. Woo! All right. Swing the right arm under the left. Cross-eyed at forearms and wrists. Inhale. Sit down, exhale. Right elbow. Whoop. Right thigh over the left thigh. Squeezing tight. Inhale. Exhale, please. Warrior 3. You can extend your arms forward parallel to the floor. Inhaling here. Exhale, bend your left knee. Step it back. Warrior one. Look up at your gaze. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, hands in prayer. Warrior two. Opening the hips and chest. Sit low, inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg and lean forward, triangle pose. Left hand can come to just touch lightly the left shin. Fingertips can come to the mat inside the pose. You can grab the big toe or take the hand outside the left ankle. So there's so many options. I'm going to grab my big toe. I'm going to look up at my right thumb. Breathing into the stretch along right side body. From right hip to right ankle, long line of energy. Look at your right thumb. Take the arm behind your back to the inner left thigh. Keep it there. Bend the left knee. Inhale. Up and over. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Hands on either side of the left foot. Lift the back heel up. Step it forward. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Sitting down, arms up. Exhale, stand up. Swing, left, whoop, under right. Eagle. Go ahead and sit down. Eagle is a proud bird. It's a sort of monarch of the birds. And so you want to keep your chest forward. Lift the left leg over the right leg. Sit low. Keep your chest forward, shoulders down. See if you can welcome that eagle energy into your space. Unapologetic. Inhale. Warrior three. I'm going to extend my right leg, my left leg back, and you can take your arms forward, palms together, center of the chest forward. Find the balance. Inhale. Bend the right knee. Step back. Warrior one. Look up at your thumbs. Inhale. Thumbs at the heart. Open chest. Open hips. Warrior two. Inhale. Sit low. Exhale. Squeeze the right leg straight. Hip square. Lengthening over right side. Take any variation of your triangle. So again, hand on shin, inside or outside, toe lock, whatever works for you. Look up at your left thumb. In this pose, I usually need to remind myself, even though I've been doing it for years, to lift my kneecaps up so that my thighs are contracted, to pull the navel in, to lift up and engage the pelvic floor. Makes a huge difference. So don't waste your time in the pose. Be here fully. Reach the left arm behind the back. Grab the inner right thigh, bending the right knee up and over. Inhale. Reverse warrior. And exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Lift the back heel up. This time, step it back. Push-up plank, right hand under the right nose. We're going to roll over to the right side. Look up at your left thumb. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips and inch off the floor. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Lift it up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, switch your hands. Left hand under the nose. Roll over to the right side. Stack the shoulders and hips. Inhale. Lift up the hips. Push the floor away as you lower the hips down. Inhale. Push it up. Exhale. Lower down. My power comes from my core. Inhale. Lift the chest. Lift the hips. Exhale. Lower down. Find the stability here. Inhale. Lift it up. And exhale. Come back to center. All right. Open the feet as wide as the mat. If you're feeling tired, take the knees to the floor. Otherwise, you're going to stay here. Take the right hand under the nose, fingers pointing back to the toes. You can keep the left hand where it is, or look forward, take the left arm behind your back. Push the floor away. I'm using my Uddiyana, my abdominal lock. Push the floor away. 3, 2, 1. Change. Right fingers forward. Left hand under the nose, fingers pointing back. Stay here, or right arm behind the back, right hip down. Chest forward for 3. Strong legs. 2, 1. All right. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Empty the lungs. When you're ready, you'll take the right foot forward between the hands and bend the left knee under the left hip. Take the hands at the center of the chest for a twist. Inhale. Exhale, the left elbow outside the right knee. If you can, the left armpit outside the right knee. But make sure you're pressing the right hand into the left to really spiral and twist. Belly in. We're using the fire to really ignite the whole body with energy. Right arm behind the back, left arm underneath inner left thigh. Your fingers don't have to touch. If they do, just hold hands so we're in a bind. If you like to work on your balance today, shift the weight forward onto the right foot, curl the back toes under, and extend the back leg. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, release the bind. Hands inside the right foot. Toe heel the right foot to the right. Rock the hips back and forth. Back and forth. Massaging any sort of tension in the right hip. Then lower the left hip down, left toes down. You can stay on your hands for lizard. If you have the mobility, lower the elbows down. Instead of dropping the head, imagine a sphinx in the pose and pull your chest forward, your elbows back. For those of you who would like to take this a little bit further, you can begin to take your left knee under the left hip where we started, sliding the right shoulder behind the right calf, and you can stay here. To go further than this, we're going to take a sleeping lizard variation. You'll take the head behind the calf completely. I'm holding onto my right ankle with the left hand, and I'll extend, using my left elbow on the floor, my right hand on the floor, I'll extend my left leg long, like a lizard's tail. And I lay down as flat as I can. If it's still available, right arm behind the back. Bend the left knee. Try and catch the left foot. One more breath. If you're in the bind, slowly begin to release. Get your head from under there. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. And we're going to prop ourselves back on the hands, toe, heel, the right foot towards in line with the right shoulder. And you're going to spiral the back foot down. Take your right shoulder under the right knee again and step on your right hand with your right foot. Go ahead and hold on to the right side, outer edge side of the right foot with your left hand. See if you can lift the right foot off the floor, even just for a second. So strong through the right arm, just like side plank, maybe the right knee cupping right above the right elbow on the tricep. If you like, you can try and extend the right leg long. One more breath. And that's enough. Release. Good. Go ahead and you can step back, or you can try a Vinyasa, bending the elbows, balancing. Then go ahead and step it back. Upward facing dog from chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Empty your lungs. Reconnect. Super challenging, fiery flow. But like anything else, these fiery moments, what we end up doing with that energy is up to us. How we respond to this heat is up to us. The whole time, the mind stays reflective, it stays witnessing. Let's try the other side. So the left foot steps between the hands. Bend the right knee under the right hip and take the hands at the center of the chest. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. The right elbow or the right armpit. Right outside the left knee. Look over the left shoulder. For the bind, try the left arm behind the back and the right arm underneath the inner left thigh. You can hold hands. If you like to try the balance today, look down at the left foot for a moment. Let's just stabilize yourself. Shift the weight onto the left foot and curl the right toes under, extending the right knee. You might need to take a little more space between your feet. That's okay. Go ahead and lengthen the line of energy from the back foot through the crown of the head. Find a nice twist. Inhale. Exhale. And then just gently release the hands inside the left foot, toe, heel the left foot, over to the left hand side, and rock the hips back and forth. Let the right hip fall down, release, and draw the hips back and forth to really massage the hip area with your breath. When you're ready for lizard, release the right thigh down, release the top of the right foot down. Now, there are so many variations of lizard, and you might take different ones depending on how you feel. So you can stay on your hands. I'm going to show you all of them. You can stay on your hands like this. You can lower down to the elbows in line with the heel. Keeping the chest forward, breathing into the heat and fire of the left hip. If you like to try the sleeping lizard bind, it starts out like this. I'm going to come up on my hands again, take the right knee under the right hip. I pull my stomach in and round my spine. Try to get the back of the head, left shoulder, behind the left ankle and calf. So in the beginning, it can look like this. And then over time, really sliding the head through. Balancing on the left hand and right elbow, I'll extend my right leg back and lower down. If it's okay for you, you stay here or you grab your back foot, creating a nice bind and a full body sensation really, right? Because I have this stretch deep in my left hip, a deep stretch in the right quad and hip flexor, as well as a belly in sensation and a beautiful bind. The whole body is connected. Infuse the posture with breath. And when you're ready, slowly, if you're in the bind, release the back leg. Use your hands to release the head from under the left side. And you're going to come back into our beginning lizard position. From here, we're going to take the left foot, left knee, around in line with our left shoulder, and going to curl, or rather, going to release the outer edge of the right foot down. I'm going to take my left shoulder behind my left knee, and I'm going to step my left foot over my left hand. Now, holding onto the outer edge of the left foot with my right hand, I'll push the floor away, just like I did in the side plank, and I can hug and cuddle my left knee to the left tricep. With time, you might be able to extend into Visvamitrasana. Push the floor away. Pull the navel in. One more breath. Transition-wise, you can just release the left foot down, hands down, and step it back into a flow. Or you can try really sliding the left shoulder under the left knee and transitioning into a Kundinasana, weight forward, before stepping it back into Chaturanga, upward facing to downward facing. Empty the lungs, exhale. Beautiful. Okay, from here, go ahead and sit the hips on the heels. Place your hands over the knees, thighs. We're going to take a short round of Kapalabhati, fire breath. Empty your lungs completely. Exhale. Full breath in. Inhale. Full breath out. Exhale. One more time like that. Full breath. Full exhale. Inhale halfway. And begin. Tuck chin to chest. Pull belly in, retain the breath. Lift pelvic floor. And release. So nice. Swing the legs underneath you. Walk the sitting bones back a few times. Flex your ankles deeply, little toes towards you. Bend the knees if you need, by the way. If you need to, you bend your knees. You get stomach to thighs touching, then grab your big toes like this, okay? Versus keeping legs straight and rounding your spine, okay? So if you have the limited mobility in the hamstrings, it should look like this. If you've got the more flexible hamstrings, then, right, stomach and thighs are still touching. Now, from here, wherever you are, make sure your sitting bones are lifting as if you're in a cow tilt. Your chin is coming forward as if you're trying to hook your chin past your toes. Don't get lazy with the flexion. If it's available, heels off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, pull yourself forward. One more time in the stretching pose. Inhale. Exhale, belly in, pull yourself forward. Shoulders back, all the way back and down. If you're looking at your big toes, try to get your forehead to touch your thumbs. One more time, pull. And that's enough, release. Good. Baddha Konasana, bound angle. So the heels a fist distance away from your pubic bone. External rotation through the hip sockets. How does it feel here? If you've got tightness and your knees are up here, you gotta practice this more. Now you gotta sit like this a little bit more to practice at home. Also, you could sit on a block or a blanket or whatever it is to help you get your hips a little bit elevated. That might help out. If you're feeling good, you're going to walk your hands forward. Feels so nice. See if you can really welcome the stretching sensations. No resisting. No fighting. Let go. If you're making a fist in your hip, let it go. Open it up. Sometimes it helps to relax the jaw, to relax the hips. Relax the muscles around your mouth and eyes. Take 2 more deep breaths. Lift your eyes, walk your hands back, lift yourself up. So nice. Use the hands, close the knees. Good. Extend the left leg on the floor. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Take the left heel, if you like, towards the right hip. Right arm behind the back, left arm up and over, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Twisting, looking over to the right. All of the fire that you've created in this class, take it to the solar plexus around your navel. Pull it in and allow the spine to grow from that action. If you don't need the right arm for support, take it behind your back. If you like to take a bind, left hand between your legs, looking for the right hand. Maybe the right hand holding onto the left wrist, elbows back. Twist. And let's change. Try the other side. Right knee forward, left ankle up and over. The left arm behind the back, right arm up and over. Hold on to the knee. Look over the left shoulder. Initiate elbows back, chest forward, belly in. If you like, left arm behind the back. Look for the inner thigh. Right hand threads between the legs. Look for the left fingers, or let the left hand hold onto the right wrist. Elbows back, chest forward, belly in, twist, belly in, twist, belly in, twist. And that's enough. Beautiful. Go ahead and lay down on your mat. Shavasana. Slow down. Let the palms face up. Let the floor hold you up. Let the fire stay lit, warming you, igniting passion, creativity, and life. Stay as long as you like, expanding in every direction, full of peace and serenity.